Wolf, man, I appreciate you taking a couple of seconds to do this, and we're going to talk new music here in just a minute. But first, I want to say thank you because just a couple of weeks ago, you and I met for the first time at the Soaring Eagle, and I got to bring a grand prize winner back to meet you. And I think I told you she was in tears when I called her to tell her she was going to meet you. And I got to imagine that sort of knowing that your music it brings out that sort of emotion in people. And she was very nervous, and she admitted after she walked away, like I made a fool out of myself. But
Oh,
that
she was
stuff for
very
you has got to
sweet.
feel cool, man.
It's definitely out of my comfort zone for sure. It's tough to I don't know. The way my brain works is I feel like it's like a trick. Like it doesn't feel real. So like when people have an honest reaction like that to what I do, it's crazy, man. It's I'm very appreciative.
Well, I will say this: like she was over the moon. I saw the social media post, and she was immediately texting me like, "Can I get the photo? Where's the picture? Send me the photo. I want to show everyone." So, she was jacked. I appreciate you doing that. And speaking of emotion, speaking of nerves, I'm curious. You're about a month out from the release of The End, and this is sort of old hat to you at this point. But do you get more anxious as the release date approaches? Even though now things are a little bit different. Now you've dropped three songs already, so stuff's out there. But do you get more anxious as you approach the release date?
I get anxious every day for a myriad of reasons, but sure, yeah, no, I'm definitely anxious. I'm excited. You know, this is I feel like every band says this, but this is my favorite album we've done yet, you know, and I'm really excited for people to have it. I'm excited to go on tour and play all the new songs we can, you know, on the headline tour at the end of the year. So yeah, I'm very excited.
Being the sole songwriter, the sole performer on these songs on the album, do you feel like there's more pressure there that goes along with the anxiety, the anxiousness? Because as opposed to band, four or five people, all for one for all, it's all Wolf, it's all Mammoth. Do you feel more pressure that way?
I don't know. I think and any band usually has a primary songwriter to begin with. I'm just kind of you know, playing everything. So sure, I mean, there definitely is a team behind, you know, what it takes to make a record. I have my producer, engineer, Elvis's assistant. You know, my producer's name is Elvis for anybody who doesn't, that's his nickname. I'm not just bringing up Elvis for no reason.
I've heard rumors he's not deceased, so who knows, man.
You know, he's a really good producer. And, yeah, I mean, you know, so it's sure, yeah, it's on my shoulders in terms of giving us a, you know, a good album cycle and the live band and you know, making sure we get out there and do it. So yeah, I guess there is anxieties there, but I think it just kind of comes with the job. Like that would be there either way.
With this being the third Mammoth record, did you feel like you're at a point now where you could try some new things, maybe some different things that you have maybe you were a little bit apprehensive to do in the first couple of records because people are still kind of getting to know Mammoth?
Sure, yeah, I think I'm a lot more comfortable in what Mammoth is and who I am in the studio, certainly. But I think I'm always going to be fighting for that. Hey, you know, I'm me and not this. You know, I think a lot of people have already decided how they feel about Mammoth without even interacting with it. So, you know, if I can get anybody's unbiased opinion on it, that's a thing I really relish.
I know you've been a little bit more, I don't think apprehensive is the word, but you pulled back a little bit on the interaction on social media, it seems. As we approach release date, do you think you'll get more into that, or are we past the Wolf just busting people's balls left and right?
I think I've definitely stepped back just mental health wise. It's done
Good
numbers.
call.
You know, social media is designed to keep you engaged by making you angry. And anytime you're in that headspace, it's nice to just kind of take a step back. But I've allowed myself some treats this album cycle. I think I'm allowed like one or two, you know,
Okay,
and
all right.
that keeps me sane, and I'm still able to get in there and have a little fun.
Mention that three singles are out already. I want to talk about the title track, "The End," only because massive horror fan. Friday the 13th, dude, zombies. You get hooked up with Robert Rodriguez from Dusk Till Dawn. That's awesome. Greg Nicotero, outside of Tom Savini, getting Greg Nicotero when it comes to zombies, that's incredible. Walking Dead, sure, but even the stuff when he worked years ago on early zombie movies. How did you get hooked up with Nicotero?
Through Robert, you know, I had hit it off with Robert, and he kind of roped him in. And Greg's just an awesome dude. I got to go to his whole, you know, makeup, special effects warehouse with all the molds and stuff. I mean, it's just so crazy to see all that stuff. And he's just a wonderful guy, and I couldn't have been happier to be able. I've been a huge fan of his and everything he's done. So it was really really cool, man. It was overwhelming how cool it was.
I'm curious, of course everyone talks about the cameos in the music video. How tough was it to tell your bandmates and Miles Kennedy that they were going to get devoured and destroyed while Slash just hangs out being the coolest dude in the room?
Oh, that's why Miles came out. I was like, "Hey, do you want to be a zombie and like kill the band and stuff?" And so I think just everybody was just stoked to be directed by Robert Rodriguez to be eaten by various monsters. It was awesome.
As a fan of Nicotero of Rodriguez, was it a bummer that you didn't get to experience that? Where as you're watching your friends, your bandmates, Miles turn into zombies, were you like, well, wait a second, this you get to do the thriller thing at the end, that's cool, but
It was just fun to be a part of it, man, and just to like to be directed by Robert Rodriguez in a scene with Danny Trejo is just
oh,
that's the fact that I did that. I know Garrett and I were standing there just going like, I can't believe we're doing this right now. This is but just yeah,
pretty.
the whole experience, man. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun. It was two 12-hour days, and the way Robert put it, he said we basically did a 4-day shoot in 2 days.
And I mean, the proof is in the pudding, as they say. I mean, the hard work paid off because that video is sitting at 5 million views, and the spell now sitting 4 million plus. And we don't talk about, they don't discuss album sales so much anymore. It's streams and views. And dude, getting 5 million and 4 million on a couple of videos before the album's even out is massive.
It really is crazy, man. I did not I wasn't expecting to get I don't know, just a newer rock band. You know, we don't have many subscribers, but I mean, it's just to see the growth this on this record is really crazy to see. I was not expecting the some of our highest viewed videos to be the last three we've put out. You know, it's kind of crazy.
Speaking of three videos, there's a new one out there called I Really Wanted. The song is an absolute jam. The video came out last week and features a band of Wolfgangs, but there's one extra Wolfgang in the video. And I don't know if you've seen your favorite spot, the internet, talking at all, but the internet believes that they know who that extra Wolfgang is supposed to be. And
Really?
I'm curious if you have any interest in addressing that right here, right now, because they're suggesting the internet that extra Wolfgang may be someone you shared the stage with at some point in your illustrious career.
My dad?
No, more center.
My uncle?
Forward.
What?
I know. I know. Has the internet cracked the code?
I didn't even wow. That's I'm gonna have to do some thinking. That's really crazy, man. Wow. Okay, yeah. I can sure I can see that. That's
I,
crazy.
there's the megaphone, and I mean your nunchuck skills need a little bit of work, if I'm being completely honest.
Thank you.
The pink shirt though is killer. I saw that you had the pink shirt on at Soaring Eagle, so when I saw it in the video, I was like, I wonder if is there a connection with the pink shirt? Is it just a badass shirt?
I think it's just a shirt I like. I think the label is actually sick of me wearing it, so I need a couple more shirts.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm very simple when it comes to my stage getup, so it was nice to get a little pop of color in there for a little bit.
Well, we'll let everyone go watch the video for I Really Wanna, and they can sort of they can decide for themselves if they want to believe
People
what.
love drawing their own conclusions to every bit of information they get, so I encourage them to do so.
Yeah, go do that, and make sure you look for the tapping with the middle finger and the sort of the wink at the camera is fantastic, dude.
Thank you.
You've got the three videos out now. The album's not even out yet. What are we? I mean, is there going to be a fourth, a fifth? Are we just cranking videos out for this, or are those going to be the three?
Yeah, we're gonna. There's we got another video for whatever ends up being the next single, but that's I'm not sure when it's gonna come out. But yeah, we got one more in there, and that'll kind of continue the main story. Like, because the last two aren't really they're more self-contained because they were just to do instead of doing a lyric video because I thought lyric videos were boring and I thought it'd just be fun if we went up there and just recorded me playing the instruments, just a little bit easier. And yeah, but this next one kind of slightly picks up where the end left off, so that'll be fun for people to
So
see.
we'll look out for that. The album comes out October 24th, of course. You're going to be hitting the road, finally doing a headlining tour. But I want to talk about we've discussed the Soaring Eagle show with Creed a couple of a couple of weeks ago here in Mount Pleasant, you had the chance to share the stage with them for a while, and obviously playing with Tremonti over the years, you've been friends with those guys for a long time. What's it like to when you see them selling like 2 million tickets after being sort of a de facto punching bag for years, to see them get honestly the kudos that they deserve for just being a kick-ass band and everybody coming around and going, you know what, Creed rules.
Biggest rock tour of the year, man. The
Huge,
amount of sold out, I think it was like 120 sold out shows. Like
insane.
it just shows that everything that people say and it's all subjective opinions and it's just noise. I mean, the fact that you can't mess with is that they just had one of the biggest rock tours of the year, if not the biggest, and had 120 sold out shows. So I think they're doing just fine.
Got to be exciting though to be able to change gears to go from playing in the round with Metallica to sharing the stage with Creed to now finally Mammoth gets a headlining tour. You get to go back out, play the longer set, play last. Is it tough to change gears in that regard?
It's a bit more work, sure. You're playing longer, but you're playing for people who want to hear their favorite song from you. So they're there to like see you. So that's always a really crazy, fun, exciting thing. And you want to give, now that we have 3 full albums worth of material, I've been toiling over the set list and what to do, and I want to make sure we give the fans the best show we can possibly give.
Will the pink shirt be going back out on tour?
I think it might. I think it might.
Yeah, let's go. Have you considered creating maybe merch with the pink shirt design?
I would have to consult Dixon because it's there.
Not a bad idea.
Would be cool to do a shirt with the shirt on it. That would.
Oh, that's yeah. Do like the Ryan Gosling, like shirt on shirt on shirt, like you wearing the shirt on a shirt.
Yeah.
You guys have the headlining tour to wrap up 2025. What about 2026? I mean, I'm assuming tour dates and more zombie bandmates and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I mean once the album's out, it's go time. So I know we're going to be touring all over the place. We'll have more shows out here in the States. We'll go over to Europe. We'll go everywhere people will let us.
Well, make sure you keep your eyes on the website, mammoth.band. That's where all the info is. And we're looking forward to seeing you, man. I know you've got a headline show down in Detroit at the Fillmore. And feel free to come back to Mount Pleasant, hang out with us or Saginaw or wherever. And if you ever need an extra zombie, man, let me know.
You got it, man. Thank you.
Well, awesome. Thanks, Wolf.